嗨，大家好，欢迎观看网易公开课 A-Talk 英语访谈，我是主持人饶舜。今天我们在比利时大使馆很荣幸的邀请到了一位来自比利时的著名作家和演员，他的名字叫做 Isabelle Wery 女士。Hi, Miss Wery, welcome to A-Talk, welcome to China.
Thanks a lot.
It's a real honor to have you on the show.
No, it's me. Really.
Thank you, thank you. Could you first please introduce yourself a little bit more to our audience?
Okay, my name is Isabelle. I'm coming from Belgium in Europe. I'm coming from Brussels. I'm actually an actress. Then I've made mise en scène for theater. Then I've written for theater, and now I'm writing books. I'm writing novels, and I was here invited by the UA Literary China Festival last week. So I'm here. I arrived the 17th of November. So I'm here since quite
almost
a long
2
time.
weeks.
Yes,
Right.
yes.
Is this the first time here in China?
It's my second time.
Second time.
And I'm really amazed by China. By Beijing. That's the city that I have visited, because it's so many things to do, to see. It's a society move in transformation. So it's really interesting.
Nice. Yeah, indeed. For example, take me for example. I've been staying in Beijing for more than 10 years.
Yeah.
It's a huge city. There are many things to watch.
Yeah.
I know there's like a statistic says there are more than 300 scenic spots in Beijing. If you visit one scenic spot each day, it's going to take you almost a whole year to see them all.
The world is in Beijing, actually. The universe is in Beijing.
Thank you. And we know you are a writer and then actress.
Yes.
And you're here this time for the like a event related to writing.
Yes.
So as a writer, I think we know inspirations are very important, right?
Yeah.
And can you tell us where you often get your inspirations for your books from?
I get my inspiration, of course, in my everyday life. I'm traveling a lot, so it gives me a lot of inspiration. For instance, being here in China, it's so amazing for me. I swallow many things, many atmospheres, knowledge, and that's one of my main source of inspiration is my travels. And I'm also I'm really related to my childhood. I spent my childhood in the farm of my grandparents, and it was such an amazing place where there are animals, they are dying, they are birth. They eat, they fall in love, they make babies. So it's an very intensive life. Maybe like Shakespeare's play, William Shakespeare's play. It's drama, love, hate. It's very strong, and I really like my childhood there. So I'm very influenced by that. And also I'm very related to human body, because I played Vagina Monologues. Maybe you know this show. A famous show written by Evan Slur, an American, that's focused on sexual abuse on women. And so it was so intensive to play this play in Belgium. I've played it 150 times. Wow. So you see, it's a long time. So I had really good connections with women. We had discussions, debates, and I realized how much amount of women that received sexual abuses. So it's quite an intensive topic. And I'm related now in my books, in my plays, on body topics. I like that. Wow. Because also our body, it's an amazing place full of mysteries, and so I'm really amazed by body.
And where all the feelings are from, right? From the body.
Yeah.
And that's like kind of like two identities, two roles you have. One is the writer, the other one is actress, right? Yeah. So which one do you enjoy more?
Oh, I like both actually, because in theater we make a collective job. We work together in team, and so with direct contact to the audience, so it's very strong. And in writing, I like to be on my own, alone, in a meditative state. Actually, it's alone. So it's complementary, actually. You know, I have the team activity and that solitary work. It's really interesting. And also, what I like in writing, it's you are on your own, talking to someone. It's a relation. You know, you whisper in the ear of the reader a story. So it's a different stage.
Very delicate, very interesting communication.
Yeah.
With your readers.
Yeah. So I like both, actually.
And you write like plays, right?
Yes.
Scripts.
Yes.
Among all the work you have written, which one is the one you think is the one you're most proud of, and why?
In my theater plays?
Yeah, theater plays.
Maybe the first one.
First one.
Books. Okay, I've written and made a lot of shows. A lot of not so much books, but a lot of shows. But my first one was quite. I think every show you make is already. It's always the same show, but you know, in a different structure. But my first show, I really liked it. It was called The Death of the Pig.
Death of the Pig?
The Death of the Pig.
Oh.
Because I saw my grandfather used to kill pigs in the farm.
Oh.
And as a young lady, I was so amazed by that.
Intimidated?
It was hurting me, of course. And what was interesting that I realized that the pig was really afraid. So I asked myself the question, he knows, the pig knows that he's going to die. So maybe when he lives his life in the farm, he feels also, like human being, the fear of dying, you know, existential questions.
Yeah, it's just sooner or later the human will kill me.
Yeah, and it's a little bit a surrealistic point of view, but that's one of my shows that I like, and yes.
I see. We were wondering, have you performed in China? Any of the shows brought in China?
No, not yet.
Oh.
I would like to.
Yeah, we would love to get a chance to watch your show. Yeah, it sounds quite interesting.
I've seen David Bowie in a Chengdu place at the Bookworm in Chengdu. I've seen David Bowie, the famous singer.
A singer, yeah.
Yeah, because I really love him, and I've made a show with his songs.
Oh.
I've sing one song, so it wasn't a show. It was.
Well, we can't wait to watch that. Hopefully, we'll get a chance to watch that someday. Yeah. Excellent. So. And your experience also where and when did you first find your passion for plays and for writing? Do you remember?
Where? I think the first event was I've read a poem. I was really young, 8 years, I think.
Oh, okay.
And I've read a poem from Arthur Rimbaud, a famous French poet.
Oh, okay.
And these poems, I really believed it was the reality. So I was thinking that Arthur Rimbaud, the famous poet, was a guy living in my city, or you know. And I felt in this poem. I was really attracted by it, and I realized the power of art, the power of words, the power of literature that can really transform you. You know, it's really strong. That was the first thing.
And you cut the kind of also the confidence. I could do the same, even better.
Yeah, maybe.
Excellent. And. I also heard a quote about writing before. They say writing sometimes like to create sensation. It's not just a fact that, for example, it's not the fact that it is raining, but the feeling of being rained upon. Do you agree with that? And in your opinion, how can we, as a writer, how can you create such a sensation to the readers or audience?
What I really try to do, it's to go in the material, in the life. You know, for example, this table, if you really focused on it, it has skin, it has life, it can breathe. You know, everything is alive in literature. And that's what I try to give to my reader. It's to give a life to every events, everything, even materials, to make a sensitive, a little bit fantastic fantasy in reality, in everyday life, for example.
Nice, excellent. And there are also many youngsters and also audience. Lots of them are young people.
Yes.
They'd like to become writers and also actors or actors. Any advice you can give to them?
Trust in you. we all get at least one talent, and but talent is not enough. You have to work and to work on it. If you want to be a writer, you have to write. You have to read. It's a job, really. But give a chance to your dreams, I would say. Give a chance in what you are. Yeah.
Once you like it, give it a shot. Believe in yourself.
Yeah, believe in yourself and work. Give you the opportunity to realize your dream.
Nice.
Yeah.
And also, have you ever had a writer's block when you're writing something?
Actually, no. I have a Facebook page, but we don't. I think it's quite usual in China to have blogs as an author.
Yeah. We have a mini blog.
Mini blog.
Yeah.
That's it's not so frequent in Belgium, actually.
What's frequent in Belgium? Facebook.
Facebook is really frequent.
So you often
I put photographies where I am, or I write some reviews, press reviews in some magazines. But I don't have a blog, no.
Okay.
Maybe I should. You give me an idea.
Yeah. Maybe you should create your own mini blog in China, so Chinese, your fans, Chinese people can really follow you. Right? Learn more about you, right?
Yeah, it would be great.
Great. We can talk about it after this.
Okay.
Nice. And also, can you tell us about your latest work? What's the latest work you're working on?
What is the latest?
Latest book? Or the
latest book?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
My last book, it's not published yet, but my next book, it's named Pony.
Pony,
like
little horse.
Little horse, yes.
Okay. What's the story about?
It's the story of actually an old woman who is in coma. You see it? In coma.
Coma.
She had an accident and she is in coma.
Wow.
But her mind is still okay. So, not to become crazy, she begins to write the book that she will write when she will be out of this coma. So she's writing her story, and as a little girl, she at a certain point in her life, she stopped to grow. So she stops at 1.49 m, which is the distance of a pony, a little
pony. That's the height of a pony.
Yeah, but when you are 1.50 m, you become horse. You see, there's 1 centimeter of difference between a horse
and a pony.
So I'm working on this, on how is it to stay a little pony. It's about body again. In another way of.
Nice. And when will it be out? Be published?
I don't know yet. I hope soon in France. I hope soon.
Again, can you tell us about the language? You wrote it in French or English?
I write in French. But I'm translated in many languages, but not yet in Chinese.
Okay. Hopefully, it will be translated into Chinese or English. English is also quite acceptable here.
Yeah.
French as well. Yeah.
But
nice.
I really would like to keep contact with China. It's an interesting country, interesting people. It's a society in transformation, and I'm really amazed by that.
Thank you. And we'll follow your blog, mini blog to find out when the book will comes out, then we'll have the access to that.
Oh, sure.
Nice. Okay, before we finish up here, do you have any other words you would like to share with our audience?
Other words? It's about my feelings of my stay in China this time. I was quite amazed by the amount of young people that were that came to our discussions and shows in the Bookworm, for example. Bookworm and also in Chengdu. I was amazed of the number of young people that were interested in writing, in literature, asking questions, and reading books. And I think, wow, what's a live society, it's future.
That also shows how much Chinese people welcome you.
Thanks.
How much they like you.
Okay.
Excellent. Okay, thank you so much for taking the interview. We wish you a pleasant stay here in China.
Thanks
and looking forward to seeing you more.
Thank you, it's my pleasure.
Okay, see you next time. Bye bye. Hi Isabelle, could you please share some part of your book with our audience?
Okay, of course. It's an extract of Marilyn Dibord.
We're all ears now.
So she's writing to her lover, and she says, "My love, when you will clasp me in your arms, it will be magnificent. The whole length of your body will embrace my woman's forms. Your flesh will stick to mine like marshmallow taffy. It will be good."
Wow, excellent, amazing. Well, we can't wait to read the whole book. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
And also something related to your other identity, being actress.
Yeah.
Can you maybe also share some part how you do
to
sing?
To sing. Do you want David Bowie or?
Oh, David Bowie.
Do you want David Bowie?
Okay, let's hear some David Bowie.
Let's dance. Put on your red shoes and dance the blues. Oh, let's dance to the song they are playing on the radio. Let's sway, and that's it.
Excellent. Thank you so much.
Thank you for being so fun.
Excellent. You got it?
Yes.